I do want to ask about the chain of events following the seizure of Maduro in Venezuela, along with his wife, because we know that there were scores of Cuban military officers that were killed protecting Maduro. It had been Cuba's public statement that there had been no military personnel protecting the Venezuelan leadership for a number of years, and come to find out there were, and you had a very high-profile memorial, and we saw the funerals that you hosted for all of them. So why lie about something that you then made so public?
To say that we're lying is a strong word. In 2018, 2019, and 2020, when this was raised, we're very clear. We have no troops in Venezuela. We do not participate in military operations in Venezuela. That was what we said consistently. What was in Venezuela, and the officers that, as you claimed, lost their lives there, were security detail, personal security detail for the president of Venezuela. That
was paying?
In no way is equivalent to troops. People know what troops are. There was no regiment. There was no battalion. There were not heavy machinery in terms of military of Cuba in Venezuela. It was simply a security detail for the president of Venezuela. That is not troops equivalent in any measure anyway. So it's wrong to say that we were lying.
Who was paying for that security? The Maduro government?
Pardon?
The Maduro
Which
regime was paying? The Maduro regime was paying for that security?
No, they were not paying for it.
So
no payment for the security.
So
whatsoever.
where did that money come from?
Cooperation. Which money?
It costs money to send troops to another country, money that you say you don't have.
Cuba paid for that.
So that's where Cuba allocates its resources. How do you account to your own citizens that that's where you allocate your resources instead of providing stable electricity for them?
To pay the salary of 30, 40 people in another country? Compare that to what the U.S. pays in military expenditure, and yet it has poor people in the richest country in the world. Why would that be wrong? And the people of Cuba supported that and are proud of that, the majority of Cubans.
Okay, well, we'll have to get them to answer that question at some point as well. We do appreciate the time today. Carlos Fernandez de Cassio, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.